Hey everyone, this is the Trader Investor. Happy Monday. We're starting off the week with AMC. AMC is quite an interesting stock as it stands now. The reason why I say it's interesting is because of where we are in terms of the expectation, the broader expectation for an AMC squeeze. So before I start off with that, I will just show you what I've been marking over the weekend. So over the weekend, I've been marking that my expectation is that this area that we're in is a distribution. Distribution meaning after an up move, price consolidates to go back down. Now, that's not what I'm advocating, is that there's no squeeze or I'm against the squeeze. That's not what I'm advocating at all. As you can see in my notes, is I wish to load up on options as price comes down somewhere below the 30 area. That's my wish. The reality is what the market wants to give us, so we always trade the reality. We don't trade the wish. But in the event that we have a sell-off, temporary sell-off before the squeeze starts, I'm prepared to load up on options. So that's why I'm hoping that this is a distribution, but logic is out the door. This could be a reaccumulation zone when it comes to AMC. So this is what I'm marking. Right? We have the buying climax, automatic rally, and then we have the test area here. So the jump the creek line is if this is a reaccumulation, or it's the other line here that is a jump the creek line if this is a distribution. In either case, we're waiting to see what happens with AMC. Now, pre-market, AMC is significantly higher than the close of last week. So if we look at the extended hours, we are opening higher than where we closed on Friday. We closed 49.40, and so we are at the 52 area. Still not any big deal as we see in some other instances where price jumps from 31 to all the way up to 43, right? So the $13 move, it's not anything like that. Or when we had the sell-off where it tagged 77 and it went all the way down to 41. So nothing major like this, but still it's an up day. So as we look at the past week, it's been very, very calm. So is this the calm before the storm? The storm meaning one that apes, retailers would be happy with, but short sellers were going to be destroyed. That's the storm they don't want. So right now it's a calm. So are they happy with this calm, or is the storm about to come? I don't know. There's a date on the 21st where there's some SEC decisions. That's a week away from today. So that's what we're going to look at for that activity. So in preparation to that, leading up to that, we have this June 18th, this Friday, option expiration. What will options do in anticipation of Monday? And then what option activities are we going to see in next week's expiration? I think those are going to start to get priced in. And because the anticipated move could happen on Monday, it could happen earlier, but it could happen on Monday, then there should be some big activities in next week's expiration. So let's be mindful of that as well. So for now, AMC is doing just okay, just holding ground. We are not letting the short sellers, the hedge funds, push the price down. That's a great sign. I'm not against that at all. This is just a wish. If we come down to these areas, it will give us an opportunity to load up on a lot of options. 50, 100, 150, 200 contract options. That is easy to load up at a much lower price. In today's price, they're pretty expensive. So getting that many contracts is a little bit tricky. So for now, let's see what happens. We're at near the overnight highs for today so far. Let us see what happens when the markets open in about 23 minutes. All right, everyone, take care, and I'll see you in the next video.